Hey guys, this is part 3. We're just going to about to finish this up. I just wanted to show you what happens if we don't have these triggers now. If you just use two teleports just to teleport the character, I'm going to leave the is active to true, so the teleports are always active at start, both of them. Then here in teleport, when the actual teleportation happens, this is deactivating the current teleport that we're entering in. I'm going to comment that out. And this is deactivating the other side, which is where we're going. I'm going to comment that out as well. Now if we go here, since we have both teleports activated at the same time, this is what happens. We are always triggering the teleport once we do the teleportation, and that's why we will get into that cycle. This is why when I'm going to remove. This is why at start we need the teleports to be deactivated, and when the teleportation happens, we need to disable this teleport, the one that we are getting inside, this one, and then we want to disable the other one as well. Now the other one is disabled by default, but this is just in case something happens and it's not, so we can just simply comment that out. We don't actually need it, but I'll leave it. This is why we have these two triggers, and these two triggers are going to be used to activate the teleport when we actually leave it. So when we teleport here, and for example if we jump, we don't want the teleportation to happen again. Now if you want it to happen again when we jump, you can select one of them, duplicate it, and move it like this, for example, and now like this. Let me just put it to normal, and now you will be able to teleport, and then when you jump you will activate the teleport, and when you fall again you will have it. We're going to test it in a moment. We need to write one more script for it. This script will be called teleport activate triggers C#, and we're going to apply this script to both of the triggers, left trigger and right trigger. Now I'm going to select the prefab so I don't have to apply it to all of them. Teleport activate triggers. In the right side I'm going to select the prefab and teleport activate triggers. Now they both have the script. Let's open it up. Let's come on, let's delete the start and update. We need one public teleport actions script, which is the actual controller for the teleports, and we'll name that teleport just like the other script we did before. And we need on trigger enter, if other that tag is equal to player, meaning if the player enters the teleport. Actually we don't need this. We're going to say teleport that activate teleport, and we'll set that to true. So what pretty much we do is we say if the player triggers these two, we are going to activate the current teleport. Now we have to select the left and right trigger. I'm going to do that with the prefabs again, and we'll reference the teleport action. Yeah, we have to do that here. Left and right. Oops, right is done, left is not. Okay, left. We are select. Now you have to select the prefab, you know. If you select, for some reason, I'm not sure if that can be fixed, but for some reason I can see lower than one child in the prefabs, which is not that bad, but there might be some way. So if you, for example, have a teleport activate triggers, you see the activate triggers, but the activate triggers have two children, and I can't see them. So if you select the left trigger and select the prefab, nothing is getting selected in the project. But that's not a big deal. I mean, you see why I am selecting the prefabs. Now both the triggers have the teleport referenced, and if we go to debug mode, you can see that is active is off. If we play, is active is on to this one because we have it is open. Now if we select the other one, this one, our is active is off now. So when we go here, it's still inactive, but when we exit, it's active now, and you can enter again, and you come here. So this one is deactivated. Once we exit or we trigger and we enter, we're going to this one. This is how you avoid cycle. Now as I said, you can add more of this, so I'm just going to duplicate this one and move it like 0 on X and move it slightly up. So now when we come here, and if we jump and land, we will teleport again. So you can have as many triggers as you want. If it's a 3D platformer, for example, if you're looking like a third person, you can add colliders from all of the sides. And this is the simplest solution, I think, because now you can just select it, duplicate it. Now when at the beginning I have showed that it's one of the teleports doesn't work. This is because I have put it inside the ground, and you can see that the trigger is pretty small, and sometimes you might get it inside the ground. So make sure that when you put it, the trigger is above the ground, so something like this. So from this one we can go here, and from this one we can go here, from this we can go here. Let's check that out. Oops. When you make them, make sure that you disable the is open, because only one of them have to be open at the beginning. Now if you leave it open, some things will happen, you know. Yeah, it's just activated and it does all the teleportation. It's not that bad, but it will always stay open. Oh, it gets fixed now. Well, yeah, but you know, you can tweak the code if you want to fix that. So I'm going to disable that, and now you have one of the teleports open. You're teleporting, you're moving away, you're teleporting to the other side, and now you can make like a puzzle game with teleportations or something like this. Now if you want, you can disable that and enable this one, and it will still work. Now the good thing is that the other side, which is referencing the teleport, which is the exit, is public, and you can simply write a game controller, or for example a button or something like this, and when you go, for example, you're getting in this one and then you exit in this one, and you can then press a button, and when you go back, this one should be sending you to another teleport, which might be nice puzzles for a game or something like that. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll try to make more tutorials because I haven't done any in a while, and if you like the tutorials, subscribe. I will try to do more in the near future. Thank you.